Hi everyone, it's Kelly and I'm coming back to share the tutorial that I promised you for this pop-up card. And I'm not actually going to show you the outside of the pop-up card because my battery is soon about to die, but I promised to do this week. What I have is this pop-out of this birdhouse and little birds that the pop-out came from a card that Bona had made, and she used the pop-out Sizzix dies, the Sizzix scallop pop-out card die, and I did not have that. But I thought the card was so adorable that I wanted to try to see if I could maybe create it on my own or make it on my own somehow, and I did figure out how to do that. So that's what I want to share with you today. So what you're going to need is actually, you're gonna need your card base, of course, and this is mine. It's a 6x6 card base. And then what you're gonna need is a scallop. And the scallop that I have is actually from my scallop die from the Big Shot Sizzix circle scallop die. I think it was Stampin' Up! Actually. So I'm going to show you how we're going to create the idea of this card. And how we do that is actually you take your scallop, okay, you have your circle right here, and then you fold it in half. Now what you're going to do is you're going to measure, this is approximately 4 inches in diameter here. So you're going to measure in 1 inch on this side and 1 inch on this side. And then you're going to mark your lines, and these are going to create 3 different pop-outs, and then you'll measure over 1/4 of an inch, and then on this side another 1/4 of an inch. And now we're going to cut. So how you're going to do this is you're going to actually cut in, I should have probably measured this, but I'll just show you here quickly. You're going to go ahead and make your cut. Okay, and we're going to cut here. Oh, my card fell. Okay, so we're going to cut up to about there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in and cut when we said 1/4 of an inch. And it's 1/4 of an inch from the first cut. So this would be like 1 1/4 inches. So then you're going to make your second cut, but it's going to be longer. And this second cut is the cut that's going to actually make it that the middle pops out further than the first 2 on either side. So that's how that works. Okay, so you'll have, when you have it all cut, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll have 5 pieces. Then what you're going to do is you're going to open your scallop, and then what you want to do is you want to pull forward the cuts that you have made. Now the cuts on either side, they're going to fold out exactly as the size of the they're going to actually fold out pretty close to the size of the scallop. However, the middle one, when folded, is actually going to fold out farther. And I'll show you what I mean here when we do this fold. Okay, so this one actually wants to come out. Okay. So when you fold it over, this is what you're going to have, and that I apparently didn't cut that the same length, so I'm going to go back in and just cut a little bit more here. Okay, so you probably want to measure when you do cut that. I didn't, just for saving time. So we're going to fold this over, and then what we're going to do is press it down so that when you have your card here, you're going to have something that looks like this, and it's actually going to look like a sort of a stand, or maybe the top of a a red cross or so. And this is what it's going to look like. So the middle is going to stick out, but you're not actually going to notice that, because if you notice this card here, when you fold it, the items are already attached to it, so it doesn't matter if it sticks out because you don't really notice that it's going to stick out past the scallop. So then what you're going to do is you're going to open it back up, and this is what you're going to have. The cut that you have made, you're going to have 2 square pop outs that are one, let me see here if it's one. Yes. Okay, so you're going to have 2 square pop outs that are 1 inch on either side, and you're going to have one in the middle that's 1 1/4, about 1 1/4 inches. So the one in the middle is actually going to stick out farther, which is going to give you your image towards the front, which my image here towards the front was the birdhouse, and the birds were adhered, one on this side and one on this side. So then basically how you would use this, how you would attach this, is you're going to open your card base, and then you're going to, I don't have any adhesive here with me, I'm sorry. I was just cropping and my adhesive's in my other bag. You're going to glue here, and you're going to glue here, and then basically you're just going to adhere it to the inside of your card like this. And that's what it's going to give you the appearance. When you fold it, it's going to fold completely flat. Then when you open it, it's going to give you the appearance of the pop-out card. Okay, so again, I'll just show you. Here's a recap. You start with it like this. Start with your scallop. Okay, fold it in half. 1 inch on either side. Make 1 cut. It's your first cut. 1 1/4 inch is your second cut. Then you're going to open it up. You're going to pull all of your cuts forward. You're going to have the middle be longer. Okay, crease it. Use your bone folder. Crease it. Go along the edge. Open it up, and there you have your pop out. And then, like I said, again, you're just going to adhere this part to the inside of your card, and there you have your pop out card. So again, here is what my pop-out card looked like with the birds, the images, and the birdhouse and the die. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to email me. This was such a fun project to do, and I'm so glad to share it with everybody. If you make this card, please leave me a video. I would love to see how your cards turned out, and if you do a variation, if you have an easier way to do this, I would love to see that. So please leave me an email, or I'm sorry, a video response to this if you make one. And that would be it for today. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye.